Well, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to Bajerski YouTube channel, the channel where we all learn and progress by learning all about spirituality and the psychic world, and also crystals, which is something that I love and really appreciate on a daily basis. Not very often you catch me without a crystal, but some days it's nice to have a break, a rest, so your body then starts to be in balance and tune with itself, and then I place another crystal on maybe in a few days later, and then I feel this overwhelming surge of energy. So what crystal are we talking about today? Today is a beautiful day to talk about one of my favorite crystals. I would say it's the top three of crystals. In fact, I might even make a top three crystal video, not with the I did one once which was a great success, and number one crystal was you because we are made up of water, and water, as we all know now by scientific proof, which we already knew as healers and people who do the work, that within every drop of water there is a crystal within that water, and so we are all crystal inside our body, and we are amazing energy crystals. But what crystals are, what fascinates me is what crystals are fantastic for this energy, or for that energy, or for awakening, or for healing, or for protection. I spent a long time trying to figure out which crystal helps best with what. And I came to one conclusion with one certain crystal when I started working with it, that not only I'm going to share how powerful this crystal is, but the one thing I really truly believe this crystal is. So I'm going to introduce you to it, okay? It's on my finger because I've placed one on my finger. I just had these created. These are Herkimer Diamonds. Can you see that? Herkimer Diamonds. Fabulous. I've got one around my neck as well. If you look just there, there's a Herkimer Diamond. That's a Moldavite, and that's Tektite. Well, Herkimer Diamond is a very interesting crystal. It comes from America, apparently New York. I've never been myself, but I do have certain people who go to the mines. That's the ace mine, ace of diamonds, and they cherry pick, which means that they sift through hundreds of crystals to get to the right ones, and specifically the right ones for me are the ones which are very clear in clarity. Sometimes there might be a little bit of something inside that I think, oh, that's nice, I'll have that, but I like the clear ones, and you have to really dig deep and find and take your time to find them, but they're great. This is one in particular. This is cherry picked. It's basically amazing. The formation is amazing. Well, as of late, I've been really enjoying this particular crystal, and as a gift from the person that I basically have as an agent to cherry pick the right pieces, sent me a gift the other day. Do you want to see it? There you go. Look at that. Can you see that? It's incredible in the light. It's hard to see, but it's incredible. There you go. This is a beautiful Herkimer Diamond. It's what's called a cluster, and as you can see, the pointers 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4-pointer. It's absolutely divine, and that was given to me as a gift, so I'll treasure that for the rest of my life. So let's go back to this beautiful crystal, shall we? Actually, it's not a 4-pointer, it's a 5-pointer. I've just found another pointer just there. So yeah, why do I love this crystal, and what is it that I want to share with you, my feeling about this crystal, and what is it that is probably the main features of this crystal in a spiritual and a healing manner. First of all, I think this is my thought and feeling. As soon as I started working, it was purely by accident. I had a Moldavite on the time, and it was a pretty powerful Moldavite. I recall it was a teardrop. It was about I think it cost me about £320, which is obviously quite a lot of money, but it just felt right. It just felt right to buy. So I bought it and I started wearing it to work with as a healer. And through the week, I was getting some great feedback with my healing work, and my meditations were improving. My connection to the spirit world was improving. I was hearing and feeling things like I've never felt before. That was with Moldavite. Anyway, a gift came my way one day by a lovely lady, and it was this little, what looked like a diamond. It was only tiny, probably about this size, and it was on a pendant form, and it was a gift because I'd helped her daughter go through a little bit of a challenging time, and she went and found, like you do, accidentally found this particular crystal, and she said it's called Herkimer Diamond, and for some reason I thought you should wear it. So I said, yeah, and I had the Moldavite on, and I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't wear it with the Moldavite, but I thought, you know what, that's a gift, it's kind. So within them few moments I said, yeah, I'll wear it, and I put it straight on. It was on, I think, a silver chain, and it was quite long. Well, let me tell you, the moment I put it on, I felt an instant surge of energy, and the energy that I felt was the same energy as the Moldavite. And everything from that moment on for the next 3 weeks, because I wore it every day because I didn't understand what was going on, but I thought it's either the Moldavite kicking in more or something's happened that has made the Moldavite even stronger. So my work became stronger, I had more energy, I was connecting more, I was doing deeper meditations, I was seeing things more, feeling things more, my healing work was becoming more powerful, I was channeling more than I've ever channeled in that particular month. It lasted maybe, it really kicked in the first day, but then after the first week, then second week, third week, it was like, it's really hard to describe. You've got to experience it, and it was amazing. Anyway, I took the Herkimer Diamond off, and I left it for maybe a couple of weeks, 3 weeks maybe, and put a really nice piece of calming crystal, a really forgiveness crystal, and it's called Cavenside, and I wore that with the Moldavite. That was a beautiful feeling. Anyway, I'll go into that another day, but then I took that off after about 3 weeks, and I wanted to see if the connection was real or if it was just the Moldavite kicking in. And I put the Herkimer Diamond back on, and exactly the same thing happened that day for at least 4 weeks. I realized, and I know this is a long video coming to 8 minutes, but the truth is that this crystal is an amplifier for any crystal that you wear, and that is my secret to Herkimer Diamond. I'm not sure if people know this, but I'm telling you, it is the most powerful amplifier for any crystal that you wear. So when anybody asks me what are 2 good crystals to wear, first thing I always say is Herkimer Diamond. So whatever they put on afterwards, it will simply amplify the energy of that other crystal. Now, let's get back to the crystal itself. Okay, what does this crystal do when it's on you on its own, not when it's with another crystal? It also amplifies you. It amplifies your energy. It amplifies your feelings, your thoughts. However, in a positive manner, not a negative manner. I noticed very quickly that this crystal gives off an energy that blasts you with positivity. It opens you up, it enlightens you, it helps you see more clearly, it brings very, very powerful visualizations. It's great for meditation, it's great for any kind of spiritual work that you're planning on doing in the future. It will help you with anything like new projects, I guess new love as well, because it helps you see more clearly within those cracks that we so often don't see till after. It's a great crystal to help you communicate and connect with individuals around you that you struggle with, that you don't really want to talk to. It helps you become stronger, and it's able to help you see the positive within the negative or the problems and issues around you. So when I wear this crystal, even if you've got it on your finger, you'll feel you'll feel almost, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a good word. You feel in control. It helps you feel. I think it activates probably all of the chakras as well. When I said to you that it is a beautiful crystal that amplifies any other crystal, if you heard what I said right at the beginning of this video, I said that our body is made up of water, right? 80, 90%, 70, 80, 90% of water. In water, every single drop holds a crystal, so your body is basically a crystal. So what it's doing is, it's in a positive way, it is raising your vibration, it is strengthening your power, your inner power, it is awakening all that is good and positive in you. It actually helps and clears the mind, so you're able to see more clarity, you're able to feel more psychic feelings work. If you believe in all of that stuff, like, you know, mediumship, if you believe in clairvoyancy, clairaudiency, I've seen it, I felt it, I have felt those energies, I've heard more, felt more, and seen more. So it does really bring an amazing spiritual clarity into your life. What else? I think it's one of the most powerful healing stones for your body. And the reason why I say it's a healing stone for healing your body in a physical manner as well as a spiritual manner, because it targets your body, so your body then awakens, it activates the right places for whatever the blocks, issues, suppressed energy is. It clears and awakens the true power within the body, so you start to feel more energetic, you feel more powerful, you feel stronger, you feel more at peace, you feel more balanced, all of the positive things. There isn't a negative thing with this crystal. There's no negative effects. A few people sent me messages a few years ago saying it's too powerful. No such thing. No such thing. The only thing is your body is adjusting to however you're feeling when you're wearing this beautiful ring or necklace. So also you can buy them in little chip forms. It's great to hold. I used to put them in my oils as well. That's another, little tiny chips into my oils. That's brilliant as well in any of your oils that you buy from me or make yourself. Brilliant, because it activates them even more as well. Like I said, just try it with Moldavite. Just give it a go and see how you feel. Tomorrow I'm going to make a video of, I think I'm going to make a video of my top 3 favorite crystals which work together hand in hand, and explain to you why they're brilliant together. Okay, I hope this video serves you well, guys. Thank you for being kind and appreciating my last video, which was all about the lady who had cancer, and appreciating that, you know, this crystal, which was Sleeping Beauty, did make a difference in her life. And that was my truth. You know, I was pretty humbled by the fact that a lot of you appreciated that, because I actually very wrongly expected people to say some pretty awful things, because for some reason whenever you mention the C word, people tend to go a little bit crazy, and I think the problem with that is with the C word now has become so taboo, so fearful, that we're frightened to discuss anything with regards to cancer. And I think we should be a lot more open. My mum died when I was 12 years old, and from that moment on, as I grew up, I learned to be more open about cancer and understand it more, work with people with cancer for 3 years freely, and really learn about how people felt and what it was, what cancer was, and how it starts in our body, what we can do to help prevent it, and you know, all of those things that I learned. The problem is sharing this information and talking to people about my experiences with my clients with cancer, is that anybody mentions cancer on the internet, they're deemed, or they will be doomed by the system, because you cannot mention that word, coupled with cure or a possible cure or a help towards healing cancer, because there was a law, I don't know if you know, but the pharmaceutical industry spent a lot of money many years ago and pushed for a law that only allowed them to have the cure for cancer. And if anybody ever mentioned a cure for cancer, would be basically breaking the law and subjected to punishment by imprisonment. So it was a very clever manipulation, and we all know about this now, and this is why nobody can ever really push anything towards cancer by saying this helps, that helps, because they could be in so much trouble. And even me mentioning the word cancer on the internet is grounds for YouTube or any other platform, Google, to search and look and see what I'm saying and doing, because they really do want to suppress the real cure for cancer. So that's the way it is, guys, and I'm sorry about that, but there's nothing we can do till we end up changing the law one day and allow people to have their freedom to choose what they want as their form of cure, or yeah, I guess it is. It's their way to get through that and heal from the big C and shove it out of the way, you know. Anyway, I've gone on too long. I hope you're having a great day. I'm here in Bali, having a lovely day. The weather's gorgeous. The sun is on my back, and I feel blessed. And I want to say one more time, I hope, with my hand on my heart and your heart too, that you actually get to experience a little tiny piece of Herkimer Diamond one day and feel the amazing energy in it. Just one last thing before I go. This is also brilliant for tension and stress in the jaw, okay? So if you struggle with jaw issues, tension, or you're grinding your teeth all the time, then my little secret is wear a piece around your neck as high up as possible, so it's as close to here, and you watch in a few weeks this stress and tension slowly disappears. And if you've got one that you could just rub on there, it makes a massive difference as well. You can feel it as well. It's incredible, the energy, the cleansing and clearing stress and that tension that lots of us hold and don't even realize. And we go to bed and we wake up in the morning and our jaw hurts and we feel a bit heavy. That's a lot of the times because we've been like that all night long. So yeah, guess that's it. Oh, and also brilliant for your eyes as well. Really good for your eyes, because it clears the tension from the eyes if you're on the computer a lot as well. So oh my god, I could spend like a day talking about this crystal and its benefits, but I think 20 minutes is enough, guys. At least it's a little taste, and I'm sure I'll do some more videos on this crystal and mention other things as I feel and remember the amazing benefits to Herkimer Diamond. Yeah, have a great day, guys. Thanks very much. Take care. Oh yeah, and thank you so much for going to Bajerski.com, buying your crystals last night and your incense and all the other stuff. Sonia is having a day off. She had a day off yesterday, so your products will be shipped off on Monday morning. So she needed a little bit of a break. She's been working so hard. Okay, so give her a little break as well, and maybe you can send her a message saying thank you, because she works so hard for all you guys to wrap and pack and send all your products and send you your shipping information, your tracking numbers, which is all free of charge from my website. So everything that you buy on there, you get free, it comes to you free of charge, and it's always with tracking. Okay, so take care, guys. Have a lovely day. Bye.